For latest updates, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon.
Public Warehouse Licensing Regulations 2016. So you will see in these series that many such regulations were enacted in the year 2016, especially the warehouse sector. And let me explain why. The government enacted Section 58A, where a new category of warehouse introduced besides public and private, and that is known as a special warehouse, where certain kinds of goods can be deposited and not all of them. At the same time, the government decided to change the entire policy on warehousing, and hitherto public warehouses were appointed and private warehouses were licensed. But with effect from 14th of May 2016, the concept of licensing changed, whereby even public warehouses are licensed, private warehouses are licensed, and special warehouses are also licensed. So warehouse means a place which has been licensed by the PC or the CC, where the applicant can make an application under Section 57 for licensing of a public warehouse. An applicant can make a application for licensing of a private warehouse, or an applicant can make an application for licensing of a special warehouse under Section 58A. And then what are warehouse goods? Warehouse goods are the goods which are deposited in a warehouse pursuant to it being licensed by the PC or the CC. So after having done the private warehousing licensing regulations, the next topic is on public warehousing licensing regulations. So public warehouse, the goods can be deposited by anyone and there are no restriction on any person who is not allowed to deposit. In other words, all goods can be deposited in a public warehouse which has been licensed under Section 57 as long as the goods are dutiable goods. The prime condition is that the goods should be dutiable and anyone can deposit the goods in a warehouse before clearance. Now let us go through the various features or regulations which are necessary for the licensing of a public warehouse. The next regulation is about licensing of public warehouse. The applicant should be a citizen of India and should be of sound mind, not bankrupt. No proceedings are pending against the applicant under the Indian Customs Act or any other law for the time being in force, and furnishes a solvency of rupees 2 crores to the PC or the CC along with the application or the necessary preconditions. But in case of a public sector warehousing, public sector undertaking, the solvency of 2 crores is dispensed with. The PC or the CC will scrutinize the application and dispose it off within 45 days of the receipt of the application. Check the premises and ensure that they are suitable for deposit of dutiable goods and the other parameters have been complied with. The PC or the CC at the time of grant of the license will also be furnished. The applicant on grant of a license will furnish to the PC or the CC an indemnity bond indemnifying for theft and other parameters, the duty, the penalty under Section 73A and loss, etc. Also covering skillful pilferage, damage, theft, loss due to natural calamities or otherwise, malicious damage, commercial crime, and so on. The applicant also undertakes to appoint a warehouse keeper who has knowledge and possesses the requisite skills to handle a warehouse operations and is well versed with the warehousing procedures, especially under the Indian Customs. Upon grant of license to the applicant, the license will be of a permanent nature unless it has been revoked or cancelled in terms of Section 58B of the Customs Act 1962. The license granted is not transferable but can be surrendered by the applicant at a later date under Regulation 8 of these regulations. Once the surrender application has been made by the applicant, the PC or the CC will cancel license if he is satisfied that all the money is due to the central government, penalties and any interest, etc. has been paid by the applicant. No warehouse goods are pending to be removed from the warehouse or are deposited in the warehouse is the second condition which will be checked by the PC or the CC. Thirdly, no proceedings are pending against the applicant under the Act or the rules or the regulations. And upon satisfaction of these conditions, the license will be cancelled by the PC or the CC. More information on public warehouse licensing regulations is given in Board Circular number 26 of 2016, dated 9th June 2016.
For detailed learning of all logistics subjects, visit www.logiveda.com.